Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to Cooking with Billy the Kid. I'm Chef Billy. Today we got a little bit of a special show today. We're doing BK Wars TV. This is about hunger. These poor kids. No kid should go to bed hungry. They're trying to knock the hunger game out of the world. Start right here in the US and the UK. I want to thank James Quinn. I want to thank Anthony Trainer. And I want to thank Dominic Scabetta. All these guys had a hand in nominating me. Thank you very much. I'm proud to be a part of this. These are the t-shirts. Tomorrow in the morning, we're going to go get some groceries, bring them right over to the shelter. It's a little late tonight. I just got nominated, and we're going to do a nice show tonight. I'm going to dedicate this to, once again, BK Wars.tv. Now, so for tonight, we got a bunch of stuff we're going to do. We're going to do a bechamel sauce with a nice cheese tortellini with peas. I'm going to do some rice balls. This is everything we need. We got flour, we got some breadcrumbs, egg, butter, salt, pepper, hot pepper, cheese, grated cheese, some peas. We got a little bit of, this is going to be for the rice balls. These are venison sticks, which is deer meat. We got a little bit of sausage. We're going to saute in our pan. We're going to add right to our bechamel sauce. And this is the rice mixture. We're going to put a little more of the venison in there before we roll them and fry them. And this BK Wars, it's a really good cause. And no kid should go to bed hungry. You know, everybody should know where their next meal is coming from. And it's a real nice thing that these guys are doing. It's very impressive. Let's get our tortellinis in, get them started. You know what? Also, real quick, I made a promise to somebody. I showed them something tonight. Let me move this real quick. This is for Ricky Verso, who is my cousin. Ricky, Chinese apple, pomegranate. So I'm a little heavy than that. That's perfect. Ricky's having a problem cleaning his Chinese apples, so we told him we would show him how to do it. Cut your apple right in half. You need something a little heavier than that. That's perfect. Cut your apple in half, your Chinese apple in half. Put in your palm. Give it a couple whacks, and it starts coming right into your hand, like magic. See that? Get a couple more shots out of that. That's empty, Ricky. Pretty much empty. That's how you clean a Chinese apple. Told you I'd do it for you. Alright, let's get started with our show. I also have a shout out to Joe LaRocca. Happy birthday, buddy. And LaRocca Construction. And of course, to one of our biggest fans that we love over here, Shelly Pelagatti. Shelly, this show is also for you. And our husband Mike, who's a dynamite guy. Mike Pelagatti, Shelly Pelagatti, live right here in Bayonne. Alright, let's get going. Let's get our pan hot because our rule is no pan should be cold. We're using today a Premio sausage. Usually I use hot, but I'm having problems with my stomach and I can't deal with the hot today. So we're using sweet. make them all. I didn't look at the monitor, but I know my niece Nicole Marie is on there. I love you, sweetheart. As I do my whole family. And shout out to Grandma also, Nicole, to my mother. Because without her, we wouldn't be having this show, I promise you that. Again, a very sharp knife is essential. This way you don't cut yourself. Oh, and again, don't do it. I keep forgetting not to do it. It's a habit. Good extra virgin olive oil. Get our pot nice and wet. Get our pot going, our pan. Like I said, I told you, it's hot. You know, don't put your hands in there the way I do. Let's get that rolling. Let's clean up our cutting board. Tomorrow, when I go pick up the food, I am going to nominate a couple people to do the same as I'm doing. And again, James Quinn out of the UK, Dominic Scabetta. Guys, this is awesome what you guys are doing. It's really, really cool. And again, thank you for having me involved in it. Okay, let's get some eggs beat up. Shells. We don't need shells. This is going to be for our arrangina, which are rice balls. In Italian, we call them arrangina. You know what? Let's put them on the back. Take them roll. We do more at the same time. Our tortellinis are just about ready. Sorry about that, thank you. Let's strain out our pasta. Our tortellinis are now cooked. Okay, now, as we start going with this bechamel sauce, it's very simple. We're gonna take out that sauce. We're gonna let it cook a few more minutes. We're gonna take out that sausage. We're gonna start with a little butter, whip in a little bit of flour, Then we're going to add some milk and make a nice bechamel. And to throw a little twist in it, we throw some peas in there. It'll be a real nice sauce. Some nice pecorino romano. Sausage is almost ready. Get some frying oil back here. Let's get that hot, get that up to par. And I also want to say sorry to Scott Mauser for missing our lunch meeting today. I didn't feel well earlier, buddy. Sorry. We got plenty of oil in there. Looking pretty damn good to me. And once again, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep saying it throughout the show. This is, once again, Cooking with Billy the Kid show. And we are live. And I want to thank, again, the same people. I want to thank James Quinn, Dominic Scabetta, and Anthony Trainer for getting me in this mess. Thank you, Anthony. But it's a really, really great cause. BKWars.TV. And let me tell you, like I said, these guys, they're really doing something really nice out there. Making sure no kid goes to bed hungry. That's serious. Alright, this is our bechamel sauce. We're going to leave them goodies. Those goodies, that's good flavor down there. It's going to make our bechamel sauce a little, instead of being pure Snow White, it's going to give it a little texture, a little flavor. All that stuff is the fat from the pork. It's delicious. You don't want to waste that. I'm going to go with about 3/4 of a stick butter. With that butter, it's not flour. With that butter, we're going to put in a little flour. You're going to go about equal parts. This is called a roux. And this dish is so fast you ain't gonna believe. We're really almost done with this dish already. This is regular milk. You can use heavy cream, which I like to use also. But for this show, we're just gonna use a little bit of milk. And we are gonna get our other wire whisk. See, it's making it a little darker. Got them little bits of pork in there. Really, really nice. See how nice it thickens up? We need a little more milk in there. Yeah, there we go. That's a beautiful dish right there. We're taking a little pecorino romano. Get it right in there, give it a little flavor. I'm going to throw some peas in there. And you got to keep stirring this dish constantly because you don't want it to break. A little bit of touch of red in there. Some more peas. I think we're good. Get a little more cheese in there. Throw a little kick in it. Get a little twist. Oh yeah, that's nice. Take it off the heat. We literally just threw a whole pound of tortellini right in there. That's how thick, I can't even flip it. That's thick, that's nice stuff right there. That's beautiful stuff right there. So, let's throw that on a plate, then we're going to get going with our... Oh yeah, that was nice and hot. Let's throw this on a plate, and we're going to get going, do the rice balls, and we're going to end our show. No cheddar. You know what? I'll just put it right in there with it. Let's get that flavor in there. There you go. Now that's throwing a twist in it. Tortellini pajamel with a little bit of sausage. Tortellini pajamel. And just to make it look pretty, tutto così bella, we take a little bit of fresh rosemary, put it right on the top, and we're going to get rid of that ugly piece right there, that one little ugly spot, and then do this. Now that's our dish. That's Italian, baby. That's beautiful. This particular dish I'm going to dedicate to James Quinn all the way out in the UK. And again, thank you, James, for what you're doing over there, man. It's really, really great. Thank you. This dish is dedicated to you, buddy. All right, let's get our arrangina going. Put this over here so it's a little more reachable, a little more workable. Again, this oil is already very hot. So, very simple. We're going to take a piece of that venison. Them deer meat sticks, which is, I love venison. You guys could put any meat. You could put ham. You could put bacon. It doesn't have to be pork. You could put beef. You could substitute it with everything, anything. Just so happens we came across these and we loved them. They're delicious. And I want to incorporate them in something before I eat them all. Because if you haven't noticed lately, it's getting big again. It's got its own mind. Okay. We're going to go right in this rice mixture. Now, all this is a regular rice mixture with the venison and some peas. We're just going to mix it up together a little bit. You want to keep it sticky because I'll show you what we're going to do next. Over here we have a little bit I'm going to press that together a little bit. Open up a little hole, take a little bit of mozzarella, close it in there. Make like like your kid, you're making a snowball. That's what you're going to do with this. That's one. Okay, there's our flour. You just want to get one in there to cool that flour down before it gets too hot. You know, roll it in the flour. You're going to roll it in the egg. Right in the breadcrumbs. I'm going to pat that down a little bit. Right in the oil. We're going to make a couple of more just like that, because these are unbelievable. When they're done, and they're done right, they are delicious. And again, you can put anything you want in them. You have people out there that don't eat pork. Sorry, we eat pork. We eat venison. We eat all the good meats. I'm sorry if you don't. Shame on you. Gotta make sure you have enough rice in there to hold it together. The rice is like the glue. And when you push it, actually, you know what? I'm going to do two without cheese because my son has a little bit of problem with his belly. Doesn't take cheese well. And we have all that cheese from the pasta dish, so this one has the cheese. Maybe I'll make one more with cheese for Megan. Right in here. Yeah, they were a little messy to make, but they all worked it, believe me. And we're going to clean up real quick. We're going to put those. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, so what we are going to do take this one here, let it sit on the paper towel for a minute. Okay, now, this is our rice ball. Usually what I would do is I would cover the plate in a nice mesclun mix or with a little bit of arugula. But today we're a little not prepared. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this puppy in half. See, the cheese is all melted in there. I'm going to do a presentation. Might as well do it right. And we're going to take a little bit of balsamic glaze, which I have become so lazy because I haven't made this in so long because it's just so easy to go like this. And that is our Arrangina Italian rice balls. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Cooking with Billy the Kid. I want to thank everybody that's involved in doing our show here. My son, my wife, Megan. Everybody works hard to get this show done and make sure it's done right. And again, I want to thank BKWars.TV for nominating me. And I'm honored to be nominated. And let's make sure no kid goes to bed hungry. That's real important. Have a great night. Thank you.